I've been down every trail, and I never took the cog rail. I climbed every mountain. I walked past every cave, and I should have missed the old man. I climbed every mountain. Isolation, Wombat, Whiteface, Galehead, Jackson, Tom, Boncliffe, Cannon, Owlhead, South End, Cockhead, Pierce, Sealand, West Bond, Middle Carter, Garfield, Kerrigan, Mount Bond, Tecumseh, Washington, South Carter, and Jefferson. Eisenhower, Moosalaki, Carter, Dome, Southwind, Monroe, Madison, Lafayette, Lincoln, Passaconaway, Noel Kinsby.
Drive our ships to new
Okay folks, we're on top of Mount Jackson, 4,052 feet, and it's 12 degrees below zero at the start of the trail. I don't know what the temp is up here. It's not too windy, a little breeze here and there, but it's cold. But check out the scenery, folks. Presidential Mountain Range. We'll zoom in on Mount Washington. Pretty cool.
Just got back today. Them wild-eyed boys that had been away haven't changed, had much to say. But man, I still think them cats are crazy. They were asking if you were around, how you was, where you could be found. I told them you were living downtown, driving all the old men crazy. The boys are back in town, boys are back in town. I said, you know that chick that used to dance a lot? Every night she'd be on the floor shaking what she'd got. Man, when I tell you she was cool, she was red hot. I mean, she was steaming. And that time over at Johnny's place, well, this chick got up and she slapped Johnny's face. Man, we just fell about the place. If that chick don't wanna know, forget her. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. I said, the boys are back in town. 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 Spread the word around. Guess who's back in town? You spread the word around. Friday night they'll be dressed to kill down at Dino's Bar and Grill. The drink will flow and blood will spill. And if the boys wanna fight, you better let them. That jukebox in the corner blasting out my favorite song. The nights are getting warmer, it won't be long. Won't be long till summer comes. Now that the boys are here again. The boys are back in town. 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 Spread the word around. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. The boys are back. The boys are back. The boys are back in town again. Been hanging down at Dino's. The boys are back in town again. I like to dream, yes, yes, right between the sound machine. On a cloud of sound, I drift in the night. Any place it goes is right. Goes far, flies near, to the stars away from here. Well, you don't know what we can find. Why don't you come with me, little girl, on a magic carpet?
Okay, folks, we're on our first of our 3 summits. This is called Little Haystack. I don't know why they call it little. It's 4,780 feet. Check out the rime ice on this sign. Our next destination over there is Mount Lincoln, big boy. But check out the views over here. Mount Cannon across the street. Off in the distance over there, Mount Flume, Mount Liberty behind that rock. Again, look at the rime ice on these rocks here. It's crazy.
We can see. Why don't you tell your dreams to me? Fantasy will set you free. Close your eyes, girl. Look inside, girl. Let the sound take you away. Last night I owned a Letton's land, and so I wish that I could stay. Before the thing could answer me, well, someone came and took the lamp away. I looked around your eyes, girl. Look inside, girl. Let the sound take you away.
Okay folks, here we are on Mount Lincoln, 5,089 feet, number 2 of 3 down. Let's show you our Our next destination is Mount Lafayette. Not too far away, not much of a drop in the rise, so we should get there pretty soon. It's a gorgeous day. Right, Mia?
Awesome.
Folks, we're on Mount Lafayette, 5,260 feet. Folks, I don't know if you caught that or I got a good view on that, but we had a couple Army planes or military planes come through here. Crazy. I'm going to try to focus in on them again. Unbelievable. Dodging the mountainside, in and out of the 93, the valley. Pretty cool. Morning, folks. It's June 7th. We're up here in Maine. We're climbing Mount Avery and West Peak. Didn't do a opening at the trailhead because we were being attacked by mosquitoes. So we've climbed a couple thousand feet already, probably about 2,600 feet. I've got Mount Avery behind me. It's a 4,088 foot mountain, one of Maine's 4,000 footers. And then we're going to head over to the West Peak, and we'll see you on the trail. I don't know if you can see that behind me. We'll get moving here.
Gotta be cool, relax, get hit, get on my tracks, take a backseat, hitchhike, take a long ride on my motorbike till I'm ready, raise a little thing called love. This thing called love, I just can't handle it. This thing called love, I'm done.
Folks, we're on the summit of Mount Avery, 4,088 feet, one of Maine's 4,000 footers. We've got Flagstaff Lake behind us, but and also we're on the Appalachian Trail, which starts in Georgia, and this is the 2,000 mile. You can see that right there. Pretty cool. Lisa, Rick, and Harry are heading over to a old fire tower foundation over there. We're going to check that out, but check out the views. Again, Flagstaff Lake. Our next destination is over there at Georgia State. To be up here in Maine. You gotta love it. Nice day.
Look back.
Folks, we're on the summit of West Peak. Another great view, very similar view to Avery, but we're at 4,150 feet. Check out the views here. Good morning, folks. It's Saturday morning, June 20th. It's 2:45 in the morning. We're doing a Pemigewasset loop, and today we're gonna hike about 18 miles. We're gonna climb up to Mount Flume, over Mount Liberty, over Mount Little Haystack, Lincoln, Lafayette, Garfield. Then we're gonna stay the night at the Galehead Hut. If we got any energy left, we're gonna hit Galehead Mountain while we're there. But we'll see you on the trail. It's pitch black. Hopefully we don't run into any bears. Or the moose don't bother me, but the bears might, you know. See you on the trail. Good morning, folks. We're on the summit of Mount Flume. We started at 3 in the morning. We've hiked 5.5 miles. We're on our first peak. Our next peak is over there, Mount Liberty, Lincoln, Lafayette, Little Haystack before that.
The heart is a balloon, shoots up through the stony ground. There's no room, no space to rent in this town. You're out of luck, and the reason that you had to care, the traffic is stuck, and you're not moving anywhere. You thought you found a friend to take you out of this place, someone you could lend a hand in return for grace. It's a beautiful day. Sky falls, you feel like it's a beautiful day. So let it get away on the road. But you've got no destination. You're in the mud, in the maze of her imagination. Your love is down, even if that doesn't ring true. You've been all over, and it's been all over you. It's a beautiful day, so let it get away. It's a beautiful day.
Okay, folks, we're on Mount Lincoln, 5,060 feet. We just come off a Little Haystack, Mount Liberty, and Mount Flume. So we're our next destination is Lafayette in the clouds over there. Tomorrow we'll be over on the other side there, on the Bonds.
See the canyons broken by cloud. See the tuna fleets clearing the sea out. See the bedroom fires at night. See the oil fields at first light. And see the bird with a leaf in her mouth. After the flood, all the colors came out. It was a beautiful day. Don't let it get away. Beautiful day. Touch me. Take me to that other place. Release me. I know I'm not a hopeless case. What you don't have, you don't need it now. What you don't know, you can feel it somehow. What you don't have, you don't need it now. Don't need it now. It was a beautiful day. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. A singer in a smoky room, the smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. Their shadows searching in the night. Streetlights, people living just to find emotion. How
trips a day. Lonely sailors pass the time away and talk about their homes. And there's a girl in this harbor town, and she works laying whiskey down. They say, Brandy, fetch another round. She serves them whiskey and wine. They say, Brandy, you're a fine girl.
Summit, here we are, folks, summit of Westbourne, 4,560 feet. That's number, man, how many numbers is that now? This is number 10 on our Pemi loop. 10 mountains, that is. Next, we're heading over to Mount Barn right there, and then over to Barn Cliff. We're going to zoom in over on Barn Cliff. Awesome mountain.
Steal a sailor from the sea. Brandy wears a braided chain made of finest silver from the north of Spain. A locket that bears the name of a man that Brandy loved. He came on a summer's day bringing gifts from far away, but he made it clear he couldn't stay. No harbor was his home. The sailor said, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. But my life, my love, and my lady is the sea. Yeah, Brandy used to watch his eyes when he told his sailor story. She could feel the ocean fall and rise. She saw its raging glory. But he had always told the truth. Lord, he was an honest man. And Brandy does her best to understand. At night, when the bars close down, Brandy walks through a silent town and loves a man who's not around. She still can hear him say, she hears him say, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. But my life, my love, and my lady is the sea.
Okay, folks, we're on the summit of Mount Barn Cliff. Yesterday we came up over Mount Flume over there, Mount Liberty, Little Haystack, Lincoln, Lafayette, over to Garfield, Galehead, which is behind that mountain right there. Then we went to South Twin. From South Twin we went to West Barn right there, and over to Mount Bond. And here we are on Barn Cliff, the famous cliff. Right here, we'll get some pictures of this, but look at that, folks. morning, folks. It's July 12th, 5 a.m. climbing Mount Washington via Tuckerman Ravine Trail, and then hitting Huntington Ravine Trail to the summit of Mount Washington. We'll see you there.
Something happening here, but what it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there, telling me I got to beware. I think it's time we stop, children. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Battle lines being drawn. Nobody's right if everybody's wrong. Young people speaking their minds are getting so much resistance from behind. Time we stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. What a field day for the heat. 1,000 people in the street, singing songs and carrying signs, mostly say hooray for our side. It's time we stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Strikes deep into your life, it will creep.
Okay, folks, climbing up this slab here. Pretty cool. I'm on a little shelf, so I got a little spot to rest. Just came up there, heading up there.
Starts when you're always afraid. Step out of line, the man come and take you away. We better stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going. We better stop now. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going. We better stop. Children, what's that sound? Leaves are falling all around. Time
quite the hike, you know, straight up, boys and girls. We've got to go to Washington. We got about 1,000 feet to climb right up there. This is a gorgeous area. Great view.
Thanks to you, I'm much obliged. Such a pleasant stay. But now it's time for me to go. The autumn moonlights my way. But now I smell the rain, and with it pain, and it's heading my way. Sometimes I grow so tired, but I know about one thing I got to do. Ramble on, and now the time is now. Sing my song. I'm going round the world. I gotta find my girl on my way. I've been this way 10 years till the day. Ramble on, find the queen of all my dreams. Got no time for spreading rumors. The time has come to be gone. And though our health we drank 1,000 times, it's time to ramble on. How years ago, in days of old, when magic filled the air, 'twas in the darkest depths of Mordor I met a girl so fair. But Gollum, the evil one, crept up and slipped away with her, yeah. Ain't nothing I can do now. I guess I'll keep on rambling. I'm gonna see myself. I gotta find my baby. I'm gonna ramble on, sing my song, gonna work my way around the world, baby. Ramble on, yeah. Do my baby. Ramble on, baby. Do. I guess I do need it.
2,764 feet. Check out the views. Our next destination is South Brother, right over there.
Mountains come out of the sky, they stand there. 24 before my love, I'll be there.
Folks, we understand there's a plane crash out here on the side of Mount Fort. Crashed in 1944. We're bushwhacking down to it, and I think I see it in front of me.
1,000 footers in the state. I climbed every mountain. This hiking dries out my throat, so I'll meet you later at Moat. I climbed every mountain. After a good long hike, nothing's better than some Iron Mike. I climbed every mountain. When I'm done, my feet are real sore, but I'll be back next week and for more. I climbed every mountain.